Once upon a time, in a serene village nestled between verdant hills and whispering streams, there lived a young girl named Maya. Maya was known throughout her village for her keen intellect and her curious spirit. However, despite her bright mind, Maya often found herself troubled by intrusive and unwelcome thoughts that clouded her peace. One day, while wandering through the forest, Maya stumbled upon an old, weathered temple. The temple radiated a sense of tranquility that Maya had never felt before. Inside, she met an elderly monk whose eyes sparkled with wisdom and kindness. She confided in him about the turmoil in her mind. The monk listened attentively and then shared with her the ancient wisdom of Buddhism. He spoke of the nature of thoughts, how they were like clouds in the sky, constantly forming, changing, and dissipating. He taught her that thoughts in themselves were not harmful, but the attachment and reaction to them could cause distress. He introduced Maya to the practice of mindfulness, explaining how being fully present in the moment could help clear her mind. He taught her to observe her thoughts without judgment, to let them come and go like leaves floating on a stream. This practice, he said, would help her recognize that thoughts were transient and did not define her. Inspired by the monk's words, Maya began to practice mindfulness every day. She would sit by the stream, close her eyes, and focus on her breath. She learned to observe her thoughts as they arose, acknowledging them without getting entangled in them. With time, Maya noticed a change. The intrusive thoughts that once seemed overwhelming now appeared less daunting and easier to manage. The villagers began to notice a change in Maya as well. She moved with a newfound grace and calmness. Her smile was more frequent, and her eyes shone with clarity. People came to her seeking advice, and she shared with them the wisdom she had learned from the monk. Maya also started teaching mindfulness to the children in the village. She would take them to the forest and teach them how to listen to the sounds of nature, to observe their thoughts, and to find peace in the present moment. These sessions became a cherished part of village life, bringing joy and tranquility to many. Years passed, and Maya grew into a wise and compassionate woman, revered by all in her village. The teachings of the monk, along with her own experiences, had transformed her life. She realized that the mind was a powerful tool, but it required care and understanding to harness its true potential. Maya's journey taught her that while it is impossible to control every thought that comes into our minds, we can choose how we respond to them. She learned that peace comes not from a mind without thoughts, but from a mind that knows how to navigate them. And so, in the little village, surrounded by nature's bounty, Maya continued to spread the wisdom of mindfulness. Her story became a beacon of hope and inspiration, reminding everyone that even in the midst of turmoil, the mind can find a haven of peace and clarity.